Dear subscribers, viewers, and friends, do you remember in the previous video, in the part 1 of this topic, we were discussing about the answer for the question, what to do to speak in English rightly? Do you remember? We have seen 2 good points in the previous video. I will summarize them once again to you to begin this video with. Point number 1, you should know the action about which you want to speak to your friend. Secondly, you should also know the time in which your action happened or is happening. Thirdly, you should know the person who has done that action. These were the points that we discussed in the previous video. Now, my dear viewers, this is the continuation of that video, because in that video, I had told you the other 3 points we will discuss in the next video, and that's what we are going to today in this video. Got it? Very good. The question remains the same even today. What to do to speak in English rightly? That's the question. Now let's move on to the third point. My dear subscribers and viewers, you can know the subject and the verb clearly from the question which was asked to you. That's what I'm going to tell you now. For example, you are speaking to your friend, and then your friend has asked a question to you. From the question what your friend asked you, you can take the subject and verb from that question. Do you follow me? From the question which your friend had asked you, you take the subject and verb to answer to that question. This is one of the techniques to answer the question rightly, to speak rightly in English. Look at our examples on the screen. The first question, imagine this is the question your friend had asked you. When did you come? Now in this question, the subject is you. When you reply to your friend, this subject you will be turned to the pronoun I if it's you alone. If you include your friend or some other people with you, then this subject you will be turned to we when you reply to your friend. So the subject of the question is you. Take that subject when you want to reply. And the verb of the question, did plus come, past tense verb. The verb, the action of coming, has been put in the time past. It's put in past tense. So it's written like this. When did you come? Did is the helping verb, and that verb represents the time in which the action of coming happened. So did is the past tense helping verb. So it tells us the action of coming happened in the past. You got it? Very good. So the subject is you, and the verb in the question your friend asked you is the past tense verb. The action in the question your friend asked you is the action of coming. And that action of coming happened in the past. So That's how you can understand and analyze the question asked to you and pick up the subject and the verb from the question which is asked to you. You got it? Then if you pick up the subject and the verb from that question, by using the same subject and verb in your reply, you can reply to your friend effectively. You got it? Very good. Now look at the second question. Did you do that? That's the question. Now, in this question, the subject once again is you. If you are alone, use the pronoun I when you reply. If you are with your friends in a group, as a group, if you have done that, then use the pronoun we. So the subject in this question is you. And the verb, the action of this question is doing something, doing that. So did you do that? Once again, did is a past tense helping verb. So the action of doing happened in the past. So your reply also will be in past time. You got it? So pick up the subject and the verb to frame your reply from the question which is asked to you. That will be easy when you speak. That's why I'm giving you this point. I hope you understand. Mr. Gufran, have you understood?
Yes, sir, I totally understood. And you explained very well. I got it. Like here, when we are replying any questions, so that time we need to pick the verb and subject and all, only rearrange the sentence while replying. So that would be a good technique for us, because while replying we confuse how to reply. So that time we try to rearrange all the things and add something in that sentence so we can correctly answer that question. Thank you so much, sir.
You know, sometimes we will be confused which subject to use, which verb to use, which action to use. We will be searching for the action. We will be searching for the subject in our mind. So in order to avoid searching for subject and verb, quickly you can pick up the subject and the verb from the question which is asked to you. I hope you understand. Very good. Now the fourth point is, the next point is, my dear friends, use that subject and verb rightly in your sentence. Learn to use the subject and verb which you picked from the question which was asked to you in right format in your reply. For example, the question which was asked you is, when did you come? And now you have picked up the subject and verb from this question. You have identified the subject and the verb from this question which was asked to you. Now, once you picked up the subject and the verb from that question, now try to know how to put it in the right way in your sentence when you reply to your friend. Look at the way. I came yesterday. When did you come? I came yesterday. So the subject is you in the question. Since my friend asked me directly, when did you come? So I changed that you into a pronoun I, which refers to me. And then the action of coming was in the past. So I joined together did plus come. I joined did and come together and have put it as came. I came yesterday. I hope you understand. Very good. Look at the next question. Did you do that? In this question, once again, the subject is you. So my friend is asking me directly. So I have to use the pronoun I, and I should say, yes, I did. And that question also is in past tense. So my reply also should be in past tense. So I have put my action in past time. I did. Did is a past time verb. You got it? Now, why did I use this word yes? Because the question is started with a helping verb. This is an yes or no type question. So, did you do that? I should say yes, I did, or no, I didn't. So here I did the work. So I replied to my friend, yes, I did it. Do you understand, my dear friends? So that's how, after you pick up the subject and the verb from the question which is asked to you, then you should reply rightly by using the same subject and verb, slightly changing only the pronoun. I hope you understand. You should slightly change the pronoun according to the subject what you picked from the question, and put the verb according to the time in which it is done. In the first question, the verb is in past tense. So in my reply also, I used a past tense verb. Second question also, the question is asked in past tense about an action which was done in the past. So my reply also was in past tense. Yes, I did. You got it? Mr. Gufran, do you have any question about it?
No, sir. Thank you so much. I understood. Totally, I understood. So here, what I understood, when question starting from helping verb, so that time we use yes or no type of answer. So that's fine. It's a good technique for us, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mr. Gufran, because in questions, we have two types of questions.
Yes, sir.
One type is using WH words like what, when, where, whom, and so on. The other type of question is using a verb in the beginning of your question. So if you use a verb in the beginning of your question, that question expects an answer to say yes or no. So that's why it's called yes or no type question. If your good question begins with a WH word like what, who, when, and so on, then you can start your reply directly with the subject. You got it?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Very
Thank you
good,
so
very
much.
good. Now, the next point, my dear viewers, be sure and be bold. Be sure and be bold. This is very important, my dear viewers. When you want to speak to someone in English, be sure about what you are going to speak. Be sure. It is here I relate the first point. Be sure about the action about which you are going to speak. Be sure about it. Be sure about the action. Be sure about the time in which the action is done. Be sure about the subject who has done that action, or be sure about the person who has done that action, and then be sure about picking up the subject and the verb from the question which is asked to you by your friend. So be sure about all these things. And now when you reply to your friend, or when your turn comes to speak, your thoughts to your friend, be bold. So be sure of all those things and be bold to reply because you are very sure about what you're going to talk, what you're going to speak. You're already sure about the subject, you are already sure about the action, you are already sure about the subject and verb that you are going to use in your sentence. So be bold. That's it. Be sure and be bold when you speak to your friend. This be bold is very much important, my dear viewers, because unless you are bold to speak your thoughts out, you cannot speak. Don't be inferior to anybody. Don't worry about the mistakes that you may commit. Don't think whether your reply will be accepted or not. Don't think that your friend is going to receive your reply and appreciate you, or he is going to laugh at your English if there are mistakes. Don't worry about all those things. Just be bold and speak out your thoughts. To speak out your thoughts, I repeat once again, be sure about the action about which you're going to speak and be sure about the time in which the action happens. Be sure about the subject, then just speak boldly. I hope you have followed me. My dear Gufran, is this lesson useful?
Yes, sir, totally useful for us because here you explained very well everything like a action, time, verb, subject. So how we frame the sentence, that all the points totally we got it, and definitely we will use this point and beneficial for us also.
Thank you. Thank you. My dear viewers, this video, this particular lesson is a continuation of the first part. So if you want to understand this lesson, you should also watch the first part. Don't miss to watch. I will provide you the link in the description box of that first video. So click the link and watch the first part so that this continuation will be easy for you to understand. Got it? Good. By the way, my dear viewers, if you are watching this YouTube channel for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel and hit the notification icon so that every video that I publish will be notified to you. Thank you for your subscription. And my dear viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I hope this lesson is very much useful to all of you, as it is useful to Mr. Gupran. Thank you once again. I wish you all the best till we meet in our next video. Mr. Gupran, can I end or do you have any more questions?
No, sir. Thank you so much. I have a question, but I will ask another video. So definitely I will ask question, and I want to say my viewers, if you have any question, any doubt, please send us in our comment box, and we are providing a email address. So please send your thought and your view and what you want to know to us. Please let us know.
Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Gupran. My dear viewers, if you have anything to ask, if you have any topic to be discussed, please feel free to bring it to our notice. We will definitely deal with that topic. Thank you once again for watching. Till we meet in our next video. Bye bye, my dear viewers. Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.